Okay. Let's see. A little late, but easy problem, so hopefully it'll be quick. Coupon code validator. You're given 3 arrays of length n. Describe the properties of n coupons. Code business line and is active. The ith coupon has code of I as a string representing the coupon identifier. Business line I is a string denoting the business category of the ith of the coupon. Is active I is a boolean indicating whether the coupon is active. Okay, ID, business type, boolean if it's active. A coupon is considered valid if all the following conditions hold. Code I is non-empty and consists only of alphanumeric characters and underscores. Business has to be electronics, grocery, pharmacy, or restaurant. Is active is true. Return array of codes of all valid coupons sorted first by their business line in order electronics, grocery, pharmacy, and then by code. Ascending order. Interesting. So not sorted by their ID, their business type, and then their ID. Alphanumeric. So it can't have non-alpha characters like at. Okay. So the answer should be an array. And I guess I'll eventually do like something like answer.sort. The key has to be something interesting. Maybe the answer needs to be a set of tuples. Set of tuples where I do the business because then I can sort it tuples of business and code ID, and then I'll do a sort from that, and I technically return something like just the first of each tuple. So it would be a list of coupon at 1 for the code ID for every coupon in the answer array. I think that's right. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of backwards. I need to actually build this answer array. This answer array just appends. Maybe I just actually I don't know if I want to do tuples here. Maybe I just want to include the entry from the original. No, I have to build it, don't I? Yeah. I have to build it because these aren't actually given to, like an array of arrays. It's not given a 2D array, it's given in multiple single arrays. So I can't just store an entry from an input array into the answer array. So yeah, I have to build tuples each time. So for every index, let's say range length of code, that's fine. for every index in range n. Guess I probably just want to create variables for each thing. Code, business, and active is equal to code index. Oh shoot. I mean, I can do CBA for the abbreviation. I don't like how they name these. I can rename this and say codes. Really, array should be plural. The naming of arrays. I guess answer should be answers in that case. Okay, I'll just do CBA. Code at this index. Business line at this index. I wonder why they use business line rather than just business. Is active at this index. Okay. And then I need to check to see if the code is alphanumeric. I think there's a Python. I don't know if underscores is included. Is alpha numeric? Can't remember what the, well, can't remember. I don't know if I ever learned or memorized. Is alpha, all letters are alphabetical letters. Is alnum is for alphanumeric. Checks if all characters in a string are alphanumeric letters or numbers. I wonder if I can see the source code for this alpha. Is alnum. How did they create this? Okay. Alright, just build it up. I don't know. Okay, so how did they do is alpha? Python implementation concept. Yes, I can do is character is alpha, character is digit, or character equals the underscore. String is alnum. Okay, guess that's fine. I think I can do something like if for every char in the code string, if not char is alphanumeric or not, or char not equal to an underscore, I'll say invalid is equal to false. And here I'll make invalid equals true and break the loop. I would normally want to just continue to the next iteration of the for loop, going to the next index, but here it's already in a for loop, so I can't do that. Or I don't know how to do, and I don't know if there is an actual command to, or command or statement to actually continue on the outer loop rather than the innermost loop, or the current loop. Anyways, if invalid, then continue to the next index. Otherwise this should be fine. And then I should just, I guess maybe if it's not in, if it's inactive is first check actually. If not active, then continue. Check to see if the code is okay. And then last but not least, answer appends the created tuple of the business and the code. I think that might be it. Oh boy, what's going on? Return true. Okay, let's see what's the answer array going to be. The answer array is just a grocery true. Oh, oops. It should be C rather than A. Business and code. That's why I probably didn't want to use single character abbreviations. It's more easily confused. Still incorrect. So should have done these two. Oh, there should be an and. Poor logic. Oh boy. For every character in C, if the character is not an alpha character and the character isn't an underscore, then it's invalid. How did it, what is going on? It appended grocery and a blank. Oh, it needs to be not empty, isn't it? The code is somehow empty here. Return array of walls. The code is valid if it's non-empty, Okay. I guess I need to do something like if the character has length, the code length is 0. Something like that here. It's probably, otherwise this for loop's not going to do anything. Or the length of the code is 0. I guess maybe I can do not C. An empty thing is kind of null. Empty string is null. Okay, so it got this one fine. No, it got this one fine. Okay, now this one. Did it sort incorrectly? No, it didn't do this one correctly. Invalid. Well, the business has to be within the, oh my gosh. Okay. Guess I didn't look carefully enough at this to, yeah, didn't look carefully enough at that. So I think I probably want to do that before the for loop, since that's probably an easier thing. If not C, not A, or business not in the set of grocery electronics. What's the other ones? Whoops. Grocery electronics, pharmacy, and restaurant. Then skip it. Okay. Is there a better way of doing this logic? I don't think so. Yeah. Missing a semicolon or a colon. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, I think I can get rid of the printout. And I think this is probably tidy enough. Nice. Maybe I'll get to 30 days once more. Okay. Any better way of doing this? The logic here is fine. I wonder if I should just do the sort first and then append the things to the answer array if it works. It's not like creating this thing is actually any better than. Yeah, I wonder if I should just sort first. Then that would allow me to not have to create these tuples and sort the tuples. Then after I sort, then I'll just create my answer array based on tuples, or based on entries. Well, I can't actually, that's right. It's not a 2D array. So I have to sort what I have to do. I'm going to sort first. Think. If I had an array of numbers, of indices, 0 through n minus 1 inclusive, and then I sorted that array based on a key that is business at that index and the code at that index, like a tuple, and then I iterate over that sorted array of indices, accessing the elements. Okay. All right. Attempt. Let's see if I can't do this. This is going to be. Actually, I think I need this to be. I guess it should just be a list from the range. So I guess it'd just be range n. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Okay, I think this is correct code. Whoops, what's going on? Range 04. wanted an actual thing. How do I get a list actually? I guess it'd be K and range N. How did I do it yesterday? What the hell? Pretty sure I did this yesterday. Did something where I create a range from a list. That was just set. So I think maybe I need a list for that. Oh, whoops, that's wrong. Maybe I just need something like a list of the range. Yeah, I really don't. Oh, range probably gives it back an iterator. Okay. Rather than an actual list. Okay, so I want to do something where I sort this. I guess this is not the answer. Technically, it's the indices. And then I'm going to do indices.sort based on a key that is lambda x. So x is the index into these values, into these arrays, where I want to use a created tuple of the business line at this index, and then the code at this index. Is that enough parentheses? Yeah, okay. And now I go through these indices. So for every index in indices, I validate that this is a correct code. Validate code before adding to answer array, adding the code ID to the answer array. So it needs to be something where the business is, so I think this should still all be the same kind of code at this index. Yeah, this is all the same, I think. So if it's not active or there's no code characters for the business, it's not within the set of valid businesses, skip. It has a non-alphanumeric or underscore skip. Otherwise, answer appends the code. Okay. Well, this skips the process of getting the tuple array. So maybe this, this kind of makes the tuples still. How fast was the first time? It was slightly slower than this, I think. Yeah, slightly slower before, so slight improvement. 5 to 3 milliseconds, if that is actually consistently the run times, then I guess that is a significant improvement. 5 to 3 would be like a 40% improvement, so that. Okay, I guess I'm fine with this. Just using the lambda function for keys, or the lambda, creating a lambda function for the key. instead of using tuples. And the downside is if there's a lot of invalids, then you're sorting a lot of stuff that you don't necessarily need to sort. But then again, the positive is you don't actually create a whole array of tuples, even though you temporarily create these tuples whenever you're doing comparisons. Alright, well, it is what it is. This is as close as I'm going to get to what I want. I guess the other thing is I'm not sure if this is actually the most efficient way to check if a character is alphanumeric or underscore. I guess I can probably ask the AI what is the fastest way to check if a character is alphanumeric or underscore. Using a predefined set. Interesting. Using is alnum and or condition. Which one's the fastest? The fastest is the predefined set. I guess that makes sense. So set string alpha. Interesting. And then create a set. It was yesterday's. So char set is going to be, I'm just going to make it from a string here. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, W, X, Y, Z, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, underscore. And I guess here I just say if the character is not, if not char in char set. Okay. See how much faster or slow this is. Oh my god. I guess creating a set each time, I don't know. I mean, maybe I should be creating a set using this syntax here. I somehow doubt this is any faster than what I did. There's just no way this is faster, right? No shot. There's just no way this is faster. Oh. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. It is comparable. It's not necessarily faster than the previous way. Okay, anyways. I'm going back to my other solution. Submissions. So for this one, summary, this is going to be so above is slightly complicated, or slightly more complicated than original solution or original my solution. Originally created an array of tuples that were the business code for valid coupons after iterating over the indices and verifying the coupon at that index. Then sorted that array normally and created an answer array using this comprehension of the codes from each sorted coupon. So that was basically the first way of doing this. But the slightly faster way that avoids the creation of the tuples array to be sorted is going to be in place sorting of the original array, in place sorting of an indices array. So for instance, the example indices would be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and sorted might be like 4, 1, 0, 2, 3, where the sorting uses the key parameter to and a lambda function that indexes into the appropriate input arrays. So you create the indices array. So if n is like 5, then it would be 0 through 4. And then you're sorting based on the business at that index and the code at that index, where that index is going to be a number from like 0 to 4. So it's basically doing a sort, but without having to create the tuples. And then from there you iterate over the indices, and you, like, if the first index is going to be 4, then you look at that code at 4, business at 4, is active at 4, and see if that's a valid code. If it's valid, then iterate over the indexes over the index values in indices, and determine if the coupon at that index is valid, like before, and if so, add the coupon ID to the answer array. So you build up from there. And then you have just the other bits are having some logic to validate coupons. So it needs to be has to be active has to be true for is active, non-empty. So it has to have a length greater than 0 or not ch, where ch, or not code, where the code is the string. Char characters are alphanumeric plus underscore, and business is within the set of valid businesses. So just having that kind of logic code, which should be pretty straightforward to use a set for the correct businesses. Time complexity is going to be O of n to, well, sorry, it's going to be O of n log n to sort the business array, to sort the code, to sort the array, O of n to iterate over the indices and determine if coupon is valid. Base complexity, this can be also overall this is O n log n. Base complexity, this is going to be O of 1 using the above solution that skips creating the tuple array. So you're kind of sorting in place here. Fuck, actually, never mind. This is actually O of n, right? Because I am creating an indices array. Never mind. Oh, it's O of n. No avoiding it. To sort the indices array. Although it is slightly more efficient than creating the tuples array as originally done.